Here you're live. Good morning. We're back at here. Here again. Invite your guests. Invite your guests. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Invite your guests. We are live. Invite your guests. If you can hear me, type on the chat box. You can hear me. If you can hear me, please confirm that you can hear me. If you can see my screen, confirm you can see my screen. Let me check in here if you can hear me, if you can see my screen, please confirm that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can hear me, if you can see my screen, confirm.
Hear me, if you can see my screen, confirm.
I think I'm good with my hand. So welcome to Pre-London Live Market Analysis ProFx. Right, this session is meant to help you get insight into the London market. So we say if you are a day trader, you are expected to have what is called a pre-market session. So if you are trading Asian section, if it's the Sydney section opens by what time? Sydney opens by 10 p.m. right? Okay, Tokyo opens by 12 a.m. London opens by 8 a.m. while New York opens by what time? At 1 p.m. So these are the sessions we have in the forex market: Sydney, Tokyo, London, New York. And we say it is very important that if you are a day trader or a session is very important. So one of the things that we call session. So I said last or in the previous episode, I talked about the non-negotiables for day trading. Let me give us that again. Okay, let me give us again for those that are just joining us that are not aware. We have what is called the non-negotiables. What a day trader or scalper should always be paying attention to. We call them the non-negotiables. So this is not about my strategy. This is not about what my strategy. This is the market concept. This gives you an edge on that your strategy. What makes you different from other S&P traders? That's the question. The question is what makes you different? What makes you different from other S&P traders? Okay. There's something that these guys have as an edge that you're not aware of. It's beyond just demand, it's beyond just supply, it's beyond just engagement. There's an edge that stands every trader out. Okay? If you can hear me, please type on the chat box. I can hear you. I'm not seeing engagement. If you are with me this morning, type I'm with you, I'm with you. I love to get engagement from my audience. So I know I'm not talking to myself. Are we together? What makes you different from other SMT traders? It's beyond just supply, it's beyond demand, it's beyond. There is something that there's an edge that differentiates you. Okay, good. Yeah, are we together? Are we back? Are we back? If you are back, if you can see me, if you can hear me, please confirm. So this is what we have as our non-negotiable session on timing, our daily buyers, our daily candlestick buyers. Daily candle is very, very powerful. Daily candlestick buyers and what structure plus liquidity. So these are the things that we combine together to have our edge with your strategy. Right? This is not strategy. Yeah, together, yeah. So please, when you are doing your strategy or whatever it is, these things you ask yourself, okay, timing, sessions, daily buyers, structural liquidity. So that's by the way. So let's go into today, right? So let's first start with gold. Let's see what we have on gold. So starting with structure plus liquidity, because that is the bias. Structure plus liquidity gives us a bias. And you can see what we have here. This is an example of structure plus liquidity. What is the structure? Bearish. Look at it. Lower high, lower low. Bearish. Okay. What is the liquidity? Inducement. Now we have a what location of breaker block, a fair value gap, and our five. So on 15 minutes we saw the location to enter on 15 minutes. Where did we see that? There was a yep, yep. So after this breaker block, there was this breaker block that we spotted yesterday. All right, and price is actually back there. Block plus fair value gap. This is the fair value gap on 15 minutes. We have this guy and what this guy. Very perfect area of value. So this is a very perfect setup. Okay, break of structure giving us an inducement into area of value, and our target is where is here. As simple as that. So we are currently on this trade, and we expect, so we believe that this trade will deliver. We expect and believe that this trade will deliver to this profit. It's not much, just 500 pips. Just a few thousand of dollars will do. Yeah. Targeting about a few 1K dollars will do. Yep, it's not much. Just a few 1K dollars. I mean now, 1K dollars not plenty now. Just 1,000. Is 1K dollars plenty? Just one now, just one. I didn't say 10,000, I say 1,000. Okay, so we are done. So let's do the weekly range of Thursday, Friday. Okay, let's go back to the basics. Let's do our weekly range because we have Tuesday already, and today is what, Wednesday. So by Wednesday, you compulsorily have to have drawn your Monday high, Monday low. It's going to give you a bias of what the week will do. We did this last week and last 2 weeks, and we saw how this played out perfectly. So when it is working, you stick to it. When something is working, stick to it. Rather in chat box. When it is working, stick to it. Let's write that in chat box, everybody. When it is working, stick to it. Let's write it out. When it is working, what do? Stick to it. When it is working, stick to it. When it is working, stick to it. We have seen weekly price range work. When it is working, thank you, Ayomide. Exactly. When it is working, stick to it. Exactly. We have seen that weekly range price works. What do? Stick to it. We have seen that structure and liquidity works. What do? Stick to it. We have seen that breaker block plus fair value gap work. What do? Stick to it. We have seen that mitigation block works. What do? Stick to it. So when it is working, you stick to it. So let's do our Monday high, Monday low, and let's see what we have. So we have the highest point Monday got to was here. So what do? We mark out Monday high and extend. And we have Monday low. So we are seeing that we have not yet taken it. We are still in the range of the weekly price action. Monday high, Monday low. We are still within the range of what. Now, I want to believe that we are trying to take out Monday low, Monday high, so Monday low, sorry, and possibly buy into Thursday and Friday. I'm seeing that, but I don't want to conclude yet. I don't want to conclude that yet. Because there's still a gap that jumped during Monday. So what I'm envisaging is that we have, I think this book did not show us the gap. Okay, this book did not show us the gap. There was a gap that jumped. Okay. So if we want to have a buy scenario, a buy weekly range, what do we need to see? Look at it. We have said this over this and what? Boom. Into Thursday and Friday. Okay? So this is a scenario of a buy weekly range. Monday, Tuesday we sell, we expand. By Wednesday, they're about the low and we expand to the other side. So this is a buy scenario. So, but we are just patient to watch. We are not trying to be, that's for a buy day. Okay? So we watch. So Monday happened, boom. And this is Tuesday. Tuesday is back to this breaker block and fair value gap, which we have here. Okay, that's Tuesday. So continue Monday's price action. So possibly we see this sweep and what? Boom. Well, so this is what we have for today. So for today's price action and for today's range, we are still bearish. Okay, as far as we are concerned, we are still what? Bearish. So how do we catch intraday? How do we catch today's sale now? This 30 minutes, right? We see a 30 minutes order block here, right? But let's go to 15 minutes for a clarity. So this is what we have on gold. We have a very clear green candle here. So let's just mark this green candle. For those that want to scale in, 15 minutes order block. Do we have inducement already? We have inducements already. All right. Let's go to 5 minutes to see more details. 5 minutes for more details. 5 minutes for more details. So this is what we have here. All right. This is what we have right here. So we are still bearish. Obviously, we are still bearish. Okay. Internal break of structure, internal eyeballs, internal break of structure. All right. So let's see what's gonna sup here. Let's see what's gonna sup. And mind you, we can also do our Fibonacci from here to here. Fibonacci retracement from here to here. So you can see everything is aligning. We are aligning with what our 61.8 in the other block and all of that. Our extension levels is where can you see that we still have extension to this side and to this side. So our bias is still bearish for gold. Is gold clear? If gold is clear, please type in clear. If gold is clear, type in clear. So I'm going to send the screenshot again to the group. Free signal, free signal. If you're not taking the signals, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. So we observe as price action delivers into London section. So keep on monitoring the price as we deliver. Is that clear? So setup analysis. Melkis, are you here? Melkis to drop his setup and it was very spot on. You can see that we are not joking here. Wider traders the para. Wider traders the para. See Melkis setup, very sweet. See Melkis setup that he dropped yesterday. Very sweet. Can we see this? Very sweet setup. All right. Very sweet, very sweet, very sweet. Clear, 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 clear. Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. So that's that on gold. So I want to give us one hack, right? I was doing it yesterday. How to use. So I have gotten a proper way to use London Fusion. Okay, let me just quickly do that. If I go to EURUSD, just permit me. Give me just 1 minute. Okay, let me go to EURUSD first, and I will give us how to properly use London Fusion properly. I was doing the study yesterday, and I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. So let me give us now. Almost see this EURUSD. It went my way, sha. I came out of this trade. I came out of this trade early. If I have left this trade more, I don't blow that one. I came out early from this trade. Can you see? I came out early from this trade. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. What did I see here? Let me break this down for us. What did I see here? Very simple. You know, I said I'm back to my Asian high and low. What did I see here? I saw. Let me read this again. I saw a clean Asian what? Asian range, right? 24 pips. What did he do? He broke out from Asian high. Okay. After breaking out from Asian high, right? So this is a V2 variant. That means Asian is what? Ranging, but didn't take out Asian low, but rather it broke out from Asian high and pulled back. And I saw that there was already an inducement here in my what before the what New York session opened inducement. There was a no-brainer. This guy was going to buy, but because you don't tell me I don't use this setup, I didn't really I didn't really allow it to grow. Right, I closed it early because as we long I've used this setup. That's why if you are backtesting gives you confidence. The more you backtest, the more you have. I feel like let me just leave it to run. I just close it out. Imagine if I've held this trade, don't buy, and I think I was on, is it one lot? I was on the second lot. Very simple, because there was a gap that needs to be filled here, right? So it has to, it respected this Asian range. So when it's working, what do? You stick to it. When it's working, what do? You stick to it. So once again, the setup that worked here, because now I realize that every setup has its own time to manifest. I come again. Every setup has its own time to manifest. I on my status yesterday, I said that. Let me read out the status for you. What I said yesterday. Every setup has its own time to manifest. Okay. I said you can't actually settle with using only one setup. I repeat, you can't you can't eventually settle with using just one edge. Of course, you start and stick with one that works, but as you grow and develop as a trader, you begin to discover more setups that works. It's just a sign of maturity. So as you are growing, you won't just settle with one setup. This one now is a setup on its own. This is what we call the Asian range trading strategy. This is a setup on its own. So you have to be flexible in such a way that you don't have just only one setup. I don't know if you got what I'm trying to say. Who is getting me? You are getting me, type and I'm getting you. You can't settle for one edge or one setup or one strategy. Let me use the word strategy. If you agree with me, type I agree. And every strategy or setup has their time of playing out. So you need to know when to use what. If you agree with me, trading setup. And for this kind of setup, you must understand the components that comprise of this setup. understanding your Asian range, AR. We have two types of Asian range. We have the trending Asian range and the what? So this setup now has its own what? Its own concept. We have trending AR and consolidated AR. That's one. And we said that if it is trending, it must be what? It must be more than 30 pips. 30 pips greater. So we have greater than 30 pips. It's trending, right? And if it's consolidating is what? Less than what? 30 pips. Now tell me, is this a ranging or trending? It's ranging because it's 24 pips, right? Now for a ranging or a trending, we have the V1 and the V2. For V1, I'm just giving you a summary for those that are new. For V1, if it's going to be a ranging Asian range, for a buy scenario, we said that the Asian low will what? Manipulated. Then we have a what? Distribution to what? To buy. This for V1 consolidated variance. That means after Asian range has given us a ranging, it takes out Asian low and what? Distribute. This for V1. But for V2, after it's giving us a ranging Asian range, it will not take out manipulation. It will what? Rather break structure, pull back, and what? And buy. Now tell me, for this particular trade yesterday, was it V1 or V2 that played out? I want everyone to answer this question. For this particular range for yesterday, was it V1 that played out or V2? Yesterday, Asian low, Asian high. Is this a V1 or a V2? Is that a V1 or a V2? Why is Toby saying V1? What is V1? V1 says that Asian low will be manipulated before distributing. Let me take out this guy. This is Asian low. Hold on. This is Asian low and this is Asian high. So let me change the writings. Asian low and Asian high. The question is, was Asian low manipulated before it distributed? Was Asian low induced or manipulated before it distributed? Toby, look at the thing again. Mr. Abetz, how come is it V1? I gave this is V1. V1 is that Asian low is going to be manipulated before what? Distributing. V2, there's going to be what? Break of structure, not manipulation. So how is it V1? Uh, you understand what I'm saying? It's very clear now. Asian high and what? Asian low. Yeah? That's the first thing you do. You mark out Asian high and Asian low. Step two, the question is it a trending Asian or a ranging Asian? How do you know if it's trending or it's ranging? By the number of pips that A delivers. A equals 24 means it is what? Ranging. Now, for a ranging variant, for a buy scenario, we either manipulate the Asian low or we break out of the structure to continue the buy. So this particular case is a V2, it's not a V1 because Asian low was not manipulated. After 7 o'clock, we broke out. We induced the low into this what? other block, and we what? We bought. Is that clear? So arts is one of the setup or strategy that we also use. So I will advise that you have at least two, let's say strategy expecting to see this one play out. So is this very clear? Type in very clear. If it's not clear, I know that you are probably a new student or so I'm going to send us a video to watch this particular video on arts. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Good morning.
Morning.
I want to introduce your police party.
Yes, please.
Okay, this is okay.
Hey, I'm not serious. I made a call like this. So I will call you back. I'm currently in my morning class. I'll call you back.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so this kind of setup is what we call the ARTS, ARTS. And ARTS is Range, Asian Range Trading Strategy. It still works. Like I said, if it's working, stick to it. Just that this won't play out every time. Asian range still works. In this case now, we had the win. And this is not a small win, a mighty one. So you have to train yourself to be flexible to know when to use what. So there is a video we usually use to understand how to use the Asian variant 1, variant 2. So I'll send that video to, okay, let me send it now, say as I'm speaking to you. So let me send it now. Asian range. Okay. So whilst I'm looking for it, so you can see that the news that came out, okay, was aligning with the Asian what range, because we have said that the Asian range declares the what daily range. In the amount of Asian range and previous daily range, daily bars is established. In the amount of Asian range, so whatever the market wants to do, whether it is NFPO or YPZO or FOMCO, once Asian range has been declared for that day has been declared. So this day was going to be a buy because Asian range has declared the buy. So Asian range is very powerful if you're a day trader. It's one of the things that we also look into. So I'm going to send the link now to us. It's going to be on materials for basic, because I believe this is also basic. Materials for basic analysis. We have Asian range trading strategy. So please go and watch that video and backtest. So I've sent it to the materials for basic analysis. Is it here? Is it how to improve your strategy by using the Asian session range? Okay, it's going to really help you. I was looking at the IDM, not knowing it didn't go to the okay. All right. So let's go. So let's look at what we have for today. So this is clear, right? Let's look at what we have. So I was saying I was going to explain the London Q zone before I came into this guy, right? So for London Q zone, what I realized is that there are three components for London Q zone. Okay, number one, London Q zone is between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. So this one is now London Q zone setup or strategy, what I call it. That means the first thing is that London Q zone happens 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. In this case, now it means you are doing nothing. You are waiting for 10 o'clock to what? To knock. That's for this kind of setup. I repeat, for London Q zone, you are waiting for what? You are waiting for 10 o'clock to what? To knock. That's for this kind of setup. I repeat, for London Q zone, you are waiting for what? You are waiting for 10 o'clock to what? To knock. That's for this kind of setup. I repeat, for London Q zone, you are waiting for what? your London Q zone to be set up 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And why this is done, you're looking for the context. So what is the directional bias as at 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.? What is the direction? What direction did the market print out for you in this Q zone time? All right. Then, of course, you first have to draw out your indicator. You turn on your London Q zone indicator. That's for this particular one. Okay. Then you wait for 10 o'clock to know your directional bias. Then what you do now, you mark the high, yes, high or low of where price is currently at the London. I'll give us an example now. You see it. Mark high, highest point or lowest point. Highest or lowest point for London. Highest or lowest point for London. Okay. Then lastly, you now use your AIT for entry. It's just they have similar patterns, just a little bit of edge and difference. So first thing is you are owning your London Q zone indicator. So let's on that. Let me hide this one and let me on my London Q zone. London Q zone, where are you? This one, boxes. When do I have here? This one. Okay. So let's go. Let's see how yesterday played out. Let's look at yesterday. Let's assume that we are using London Q zone for yesterday, right? What's step one? Onwards your Q zone. This is it. What's step two? Wait for 10 o'clock. As at 10 o'clock, highest point London got was here, right? Lowest point was here. So what do we do? Just mark highest point that price go to. Bam. And drop down to lower time frame for your entry. That's all. So now let's look at what 5 minutes or 3 minutes do. Let's see if I have an entry model. Let's see if I have an entry model. So you can see that they are similar, everything similar, everything similar. Entry model. Look at it. So that means we are trading the New York session. That's what it means. All right. We are trading the what? New York. So we had a break of structure. That means you are waiting for London Q zone to happen. We are not trading. That means in this case now we didn't trade this buy that started, right? We are waiting for London Q zone to give us what direction. Is this a directional bias for uptrend? Yes, because as a London Q zone, we have gotten a context that we are going up. How do we know? Break of structure giving us higher high. All right. What do we now see? Is this break of structure retracement into the first demand here? Is that the entry? Is that the entry model? Do we have IDMs and other block there? Huh? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Is that an entry model for AIT? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me, guys. Is that an entry model for New York section for the buy? So we can see it's just a matter of you knowing what to use and what not to use. So in this chart now, we have seen two different setups. In this same one chart, we have seen two different setups. The London Q zone setup and the arts. The arts up here, right? The arts happened here. Five-minute order block. Context after 10 o'clock. Then session. So we make money from arts, make money from London Q zone. Is this clear? All right. So for me now, for me now, I'm going to be adapting into. So if I trade USD, I'm going to be adapting into using ARCs and London Q zone. So on my journal, I'm going to write a process on if I'm using ARCs, this and this and this is what I'm looking for. If I'm using London Q zone, this and this and this is what I'm looking for. So for London Q zone, what did I say? First and foremost, you turn on your indicator, your London and your New York. Secondly, you wait for 10 o'clock, allow the 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. price action to form. Once it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, mark the highest points, lowest point London has gotten to as your range. From the context, you know if you're going to buy or sell. Is that clear? From the context, you know you're going to buy or sell. And where is our take profits? If you look left, of course, you either wait for the market to get into to close for the day because you are trading for the day. So just wait for 10 o'clock, allow market to end. Or once it's 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, you close. So this delivered to us 1 to, you get to 1 to 5? Yeah, 1 to 5. Nice. This gave us a 1 to 5. That's massive. That's massive. That's massive. So this has become a winning pattern. If it works, stick to it. Just go and do your backtesting the more. Once you have seen that a pattern has worked once, go and backtest more to see that that pattern is consistent. Then it becomes your own setup. That's why I do my setup. Once I see that something has worked once on the chart, like in this case now, I go and backtest the more. And once I see multiple confirmations, it becomes my edge. So, assignment for you guys, go and backtest two things. Go and backtest Asian range. After watching that video I sent to the Telegram group, okay? After watching this video I sent to the Telegram group, go and backtest Asian range. Then go and backtest also London Q zone. So maybe I will send what should I do now? Should I do a class on London Q zone so you can I'm thinking. So we're going to have a backtesting session where we ourselves will go and backtest both Asian range and London Q zone. All right. So I'm looking for a particular time. Let's see. Let's use this Sunday. So this Sunday swing, we're going to use this Sunday to backtest Asian range and London Q zone. All right. We use this Sunday to backtest Asian range and London Q zone. If you're excited, type in I'm excited. I'll change my mind though. If it makes sense, I'll change my mind. So let me send this setup for us as a, let me just say what should I name this now? Arts plus. Okay, let me first put in okay. So from London session, this guy gave us 1 to 14. That's mad. From London session 1 to 14. The New York session 1 to 5. Okay. Let's see how it goes. So on Sunday, we'll do the backtesting and see how consistent this edge is. Right? You see how consistent this edge is. So this is our ARTS, ARTS plus London Q zone edge. Study. Like I said, this is just an edge. right? This is what makes you different. You must stand out. Something must give you, something must make you uncommon. There's nobody I know on the internet that is using. Of course, they use it, but they don't use it the way we are using it. That's what makes you uncommon. So you don't just trade like other. There must be something that makes you uncommon. Is that clear? So let's go back to the basics. So let's now see what we have for today on New Year's Day. Now, let me on my arts. I'm owning my arts. Why? Because my arts will give me whether it's a trending Asian range or ranging. So let me on my arts first. Then by 10 o'clock, I will now on my words, my London using. Is that clear? By 8 o'clock, on my arts. By 10 o'clock, I will on my London using. Now tell me, talk to me. These words, 18 equals what? A ranging what? Asian. So step one is what? I will mark out my Asian high and what? Asian low. That's step one on how to use your apps. Asian high, Asian high, and Asian low. That's step one. Okay? So once that is done, I have to now look at, okay, are we going to be bearish or bullish? In that case, if you're going to be bearish, two things will happen. It either manipulate Asian high and distribute, or we simply just start distributing without manipulation. And context will also give us, before we talk about Asian high, Asian low, we must have gotten a context first. Okay, we are not just trading Asian low blindly. There's a context to it. And what's the context? The context of what? Direction, right? The reason why this guy also bought yesterday was because we are trying to pull back into this location. Okay, this supply zone. That's one of the strong reasons for this buy. Now we are there. Okay, now we are there. So most likely we are having a bearish today. So today, most likely, is going to have a bearish. So two things will happen. It's either we are going to manipulate Asian high, okay, and sell to take out this liquidity. That's step one, scenario one rather. Take profits here, okay, or we simply distribute, pull back, and continue. So two things will happen. So as London approaches, we are paying attention to what is going to happen. So this 1 hour, right? 1 hour. Supply zone is from here to here. Is there any refinements on lower time frame? Fair value gap, order block? Yes, we have. This is a 30 minutes order block with a fair value gap resting there. Okay, this is 30 minutes order block, right? So we are currently on a fair value gap. So we need a confirmation that this guy is going to move. So this is the fair value gap, very massive. Currently on the fair value gap. So let's just keep that by the side. So two things will happen. We either manipulate Asian high into the other block and sell, or we break out from this Asian low, pull back, and what we sell. But we are sell buyers today. We are selling USD today. We are not buying. We are selling. All right. But there needs to be a confirmation. And mind you, Since we are already in the fair value gap, you can start looking for character change here, right? That will be an early sign because we already have a breaker block and a fair value gap here. Has it got in there? No, it doesn't. So this is a very tiny block, but we have the fair value gap here. So we are currently in the fair value gap. So if you see a change of character here, it's not bad for us to start selling. All right. Where's our first character change? This higher high, right? So we have gotten the first. This is the second. So the highest point price got to was here, right? This highest point price got to. That's the break of structure. And responsible for this guy is what? This guy. So this is the change of character. This low is responsible for that high. That's the first shift. All right. So we need to say at least two. So second one will be here to confirm that we are what? We are going to sell for today. So Q zone will give us the full confirmation. If London is not clear, as at 10 a.m. London Q zone, everything will clear. Be sure. If London is not clear, as at 10 a.m. Q zone, everything will be clear. Is it clear?
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock. So I want to see a proper breakout. I want to see a proper for us to sell. Give me a breakout, then I'm ready to sell. That's my sell bias. Give me a proper break of structure, then I'm ready to sell. But now market is still playing, Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Break of structure, pull back, we sell. All right, clear. What other instrument do you want to analyze? Let's go to Euro JPY. Let's go to Euro JPY. Give me instrument. What instrument do you want to analyze? Let's go to Euro JPY. Okay. Euro JPY. Let's go. I drew something here at Euro JPY on see if that's matured. I was expecting a run or a sweep on my 4 hours. Let's see what we have here. Okay, this guy is ready to buy. I was expecting a run or a sweep. So see what I have here. On my 4 hours time frame, look what I did here, guys. I drew out my liquidity yesterday here, this high and low. So it broke out and closed a run. Okay, and you can see my entry. That's triggered. So what did I do? I put out my high and low as a sweep or a run. Then on 15 minutes, on 15 minutes, on 15 minutes, On 15 minutes, I marked out what the base as an entry. Can you see? That's triggered already. So I'm expecting to see a scale up opportunity. Okay, so that's triggered. I'm expecting to see what. So if you miss this one on the OJPY, don't worry. Wait for what? The pullback and continuation. All right. This is break of structure. Okay. Now the external. This start 15 minutes, right? The external low. Let me delete this guy first, so don't be confused. External low, external high is here. This external higher low, and external higher high. External higher low is here. Then external higher high is here. Okay. So what happened now? There needs to be a pullback Fibonacci retracement that this guy used. Let's see the Fibonacci retracement that this guy is from here to here. Can you see it for 79%? That's OTE 2.0. 79%. 79%. That's where it started from. Okay. So we look out for more opportunities to buy to target the externals and the extension. Is EOJPY clear? EOJPY, is it clear? So we have seen the first initiation is here. So we wait for pullback and continue. Let me delete this guy. Let me delete. Let's put in take profit one. Take profit. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Let me put in my OT 71 to 88.6. That's OT 2.0. Right. Okay. So this is what I have for EOJPY. Until that external higher low is being taken out, we are still bullish. We are not. It's not sentimental. You are not trying to be prophets. You are just following structure. Okay, that's the market structure until I wish together, guys. Okay, GPUSD. Okay, right. So we go there now. Until this higher low, okay, is taken out, we are still bullish because this is a break of structure. Higher low, higher high. We are back into what OT 2.0. So until until that what this higher low is taken out. We are still bullish. Simple as that. That's still bullish. So now we keep on looking for what? Bullish. So this is 15 minutes, right? Now on 1 minute, we have to look for what? Change of character because we have pulled back. Remember time correlation. 15 minutes higher time frame, 1 minute lower time frame. That means if we are bullish on 15 minutes this way, 1 minute will give us what? Internal order flow on 1 minute. So back to 15 minutes, there'll be a change of character to now take out what this high. So in 1 minute, we are expecting to see a shift in structure. So let's go to 1 minute and see if there's going to be a scale in opportunity. Okay, this is 1 minute. So for London section, I want to ensure that there's a change of character, massive change of character, and that started already. When price taps into this place, let me expand this, my guy, very well. When price taps into your OTE or your point of interest, this is the last break of structure, right? This is the recent break of structure. So for 1 minute time frame, you should have at least 2 to 3 character change, so it will be more valid. So this is break of structure first. Okay, this is the lower high, lower low. So this was the first shift we had. One, be counting the shift to everybody. This one, okay. Second shift of the previous high. This is it here. Two, higher high. Okay, let's continue. Where's another higher low again that was taken out? Where's the next one? This is the next one, right? This one here. Okay. Where's the next one again? Let's just move it up here. Then we have the last one here. You can see that we have taken out different from internal structure even up to what? The external. So this is the main one. Lower high, lower low. Right? So for us to buy now, we have to take out probably inducement here, inducement here. So for us to buy now, these are our first inducements. Okay. For us to buy, our first inducement is here. For us to buy, there must be an inducement. One. Inducement two. It depends on how strong the trend is. Okay. This block as our what? You see now? So because there needs to be a deep retracement to a discount. So let's check the Fibonacci or the range from here to here. Let's see the range. Good. So this is 50%, and this is below 50%. So this is better. So these guys are still above. So we can never buy from here. Never. So this is an inducement. Here too, inducement because it's above 50%. But this is a safe place to buy from. Can you see now? So I have this as my. So if I'm buying from here, I can put my stop loss to be safe. My stop loss will be below, right? To be safe, just to be safe, right? Then we can now target. First target can be your Asian eye, your higher time frame, and just stick it up. Let's see. Our next target to be where? Our higher eye. Okay. Then next target again are what? Take profits. Can you see now? Perfect. So this is what we have for EOJPY. I hope that's clear. Is EOJPY clear? Is even aligning? So this is 5 minutes order block. Aligning with what? 5 minutes order block. This is perfectly aligning with 5 minutes order block. 5 minute order block, breaker block, order block, inducement, buy block. So let's go to GBPUSD. 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 Let us use our Asian range for yesterday and our arts. Let's do the two. Asian range and arts. Let's do Asian range and what? And arts. Oh, I see. I see. Look at what is happening now. Look at. This is our weekly range. Now, for our weekly range, can you see that currently we have taken out Monday high? That means this week is about to experience a what? A sale from today into tomorrow and Friday. Can we see what is happening here? We are about to experience a drop. We are about to experience a drop into Wednesday. We are about to experience a drop. Weekly range profile. This is Monday, this is Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday has taken out Monday high. Are we seeing what I'm saying? Wednesday has taken out what? Monday high. Wednesday has taken out Monday high. Okay? So what is that telling us? We're about to see a massive drop. We're about to see a massive drop. Now let's look at the what at the setup. We have our what? Break of structure and what? Change of character. Can you see what I'm saying? We have a break of structure and a what? And a change. Our first change of character is this guy, this fine boy here. And after that, we now have a lower low again. That's the break of structure. So change of character and break of structure has qualified us for what? For a sell. So I can sell GBP I can sell what? GBP. So I've gotten a confirmation. This is what we have here. Or I will start selling anytime from now once I see, because it has gotten to our OB already. Okay. I'm going to use an instant market for a sell. So you can sell GU now. Sell. Instant market sell GU. If you are with me on this, if you are with me on GU, they are selling GU instant market execution now. Right now. Our stop loss is going to be above supply. Instant market sell GU. Stop loss above supply. Stop loss should be here. 20 pips. They are selling GU already because GU has respected our 15 minutes order block. Okay. Instant market sell. Okay. So our take profit is going to be first TP is going to be at the I'm holding this trade. This is going to be a swing trade. Holding it till Friday. Some will be I might close partial, I might take, but since I have a break of structure here, I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold at least to Monday low. This is Monday low, not Monday high. Monday low. Okay. Monday low is my first. That's 1 to 8. Okay. So I think that'll be fine. Monday low is fine for take profit. 1 to 8 is not bad. Is that clear? EUJPY, I didn't post it. This is screenshot now. This is EUJPY now. Mr. Albert. Mr. Albert, this is EUJPY. Stop loss for GBP Euro. Which one is GBP Euro? I don't understand though. You can check your. I'm placing my execution order, so I need to be very 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 hands on. So you can check your charts. Check your chart also. This is it here. I need to multitask. So my screen is not showing. Is that so for everybody? Is my screen showing? Is my screen not showing? What's the case? Please do check. Showing. Confirm. I'm not showing my screen. Okay, let me check. Let me come back. I believe it's showing now. So these are the price levels. These are the you are entering instant markets. So your stop loss is 1.33248. That's your stop loss. Why take profit is 1.31 1.31408. So you are risking that's about 1 to 8. Yeah, 1 to 8. So instant market, right? Because the market has already gotten to our order block. So the sell has already started. So you have to just follow through. Okay, I think that's yeah. I think we are good for today. So let's go and study. Let's go and backtest. See, similarly for everything. So let me quickly let's quickly do GPUSD for yesterday. Let's see how that's for Asian and what and for Q zone. So we can also see that this is working. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the arts. Let's see how yesterday played out for arts. What's the first thing we say we'll do? We mark out the what? The high and low of Asian, right? Asian high, Asian low. And that will give us Asian high, Asian low will give us the liquidity. Then we now know what is the Asian variance. Is it trending or ranging? So watch carefully. Asian low is this. Asian low, while we have Asian high at 7 o'clock. Okay. Now look at what happened. Is this V1 or V2? So clear. Very, very clear. As at London section, you will know if it's V1 or V2. So as at London section, was there manipulation of Asian low? What's the answer? Was there Asian low manipulation? Hmm? As at London section, what did we see? Who can narrate what we are seeing at London section? Just tell me what you see. Okay, you can see we had a breakout of what Asian high during London, and then what inducement into what POI to buy. This is London buy. Simple. So we had a breakout. You can see it broke out of London 9:25, broke out again, inducement into order block 5 minutes, and that was the first buy. Now, this art art strategy or art setup. Okay, art strategy or art setup. Asian high, Asian low, broke out of Asian high, not manipulating Asian low. We look for our AIT and we are buying from there. Then let's now own our Let's look on our London Q zone to see just about 8 pips. And our target is what? The pullback into the supply above. And this gives us more than 1 to 1 to what is this now? 1 to 12, 1 to 13. Crazy. So let's on our London Q zone. So in this case, what do? We wait for our London Q zone by 10 o'clock to form. Mark the highest point London got to and the lowest point London got to. Can we do that now? Let's go. So in this case, what do we observe? We saw that by that 10 o'clock, there was already a contest. So by 10 o'clock, where is 10 o'clock? This is 10:35. Okay, 10:40. By 10 o'clock, which is this guy here, this is 9 o'clock, right? So this is the highest point. This is the Q zone. That's the Q zone. There was a contest already, break of structure. So in this case, you are not trading anything in this place, right? You are only trading the New York section because we are not trade. So there are two ways. You can either trade this guy or wait for what? The breakout. Because we're already bullish. You have seen what happened here, a pullback. No one should tell you that this is simply an inducement. This is simply an inducement into that POI. But to confirm, you can also wait for a breakout, a new breakout. So you can pick the early buyers from here and check the time. Again, check the time. This happened around 1, exactly 1 o'clock. Can you see the timing? No, sorry, 12. This is 12. 1 o'clock up. This is 12. I'm not seeing my screen. Seriously. Is my screen showing now? Is my screen showing? Let me check my YouTube channel from my end. Maybe it's network or something. Yeah, I can see my screen from here now. Yeah, I can see my screen from here. For like 10 minutes. Jesus. Wow. For like 10 minutes. Jesus. Wow. Okay, so let's go over this again. Let's go over this again. Let me start from the ARTS, from the arts. So I said for EWO for GPUSD. Okay, please, someone should, if something happen again, just call my line. Once my screen is not showing, someone should just give me a call, so I know that. Because so I said I'm going to on my ARTS, okay, for trading apps setup. So for arts, we have our Asian high and Asian low, right? For the arts, we have Asian high, Asian low, Asian high, Asian low. That's step one. Okay, and step two, we said that price broke out of Asian high, not taking out Asian low. That is the what? V2 variance. Price broke out of Asian high, not taking out Asian low, V2 variance. Then in breakout, what you look at is what? Location and confirmation, right? After we have gotten our direction, what's the next? Location and what? Confirmation. And we have streamlined our confirmation entry to what? A, I, T. Once I've gotten a bullish direction, we're looking for a location and what? Confirmation. Very simple. So are we together? Are we following? Are we following now? So once I've gotten our direction, I'm looking for a place to enter for a buy. Location and confirmation, right? So we had a breakout. Let's mark this together. Broke out, a pullback, and what's broke out. Right? That's the break of structure. Yeah? Break of structure. Break of structure. Then what did we see here? Inducement and what? POI. So we have this exactly at the Asian eye. We have our other block there. Origin of the other block. Origin, 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 origin. And there is an inducement just before that origin. Okay, that is the Asian eye in the London section. Is this clear? Is this clear? Our art strategy, is it clear? Okay. Asian eye, broken structure, inducement into POI below the Asian other block or below the section low, whichever is fine by you. All right, whichever is fine by you. That's for the morning before the kill zone. That's for the morning section. Clear, 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 clear. With clear, 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 clear. Okay. Uh, I want to have a very clear view. I think it's perfect. Just a screenshot and just take notes. Yeah. So let's on our London Q zone to see. Oh, massive buy. Let me see.